Four Virginia governors have gone on to serve as president of the United States, although it hasn't happened since John Tyler in 1841.
So let's invite in now the 68th governor of the Commonwealth, Republican Jim Gilmore, who served as chief executive of the Commonwealth from 1998 to 2002. Governor, good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for the chance. Good evening, gentlemen.
You bet. Let's start with this. Your thoughts, first of all, on a Youngkin for President campaign if things go well for Republicans in Virginia tonight, and maybe what to expect if it doesn't go so well for Youngkin.
Well, of course, I don't know what the governor's plans are, but he's certainly an attractive candidate, a very wealthy candidate, so he can put a lot into any race that he chooses to run. He came on to a very good issue to be elected governor on the question of parental rights in schools and the abuse of the school system to indoctrinate kids. That got him elected, no question about that. I think he's got a good future ahead of him without any doubt. And I think that he has to decide whether he's going to try to do something immediately or look to the future.
Governor, in the last 30 years, Virginia has had four Republicans as governor, including yourself, four Democrats as well. Do you think Virginia is kind of perpetually in this purple state status?
Well, I certainly hope so. When you look at the Northern Virginia vote, I've looked at that over the last several elections, and it's compellingly Democratic vote. So the Republicans have an obligation to come up with the issues that are appealing to the people of Fairfax and Loudoun and places like that, places that many Republicans have won successfully and should again. No, I think that it all depends upon whether the candidates pick the right issues and run on the right issues. Of course, the Democrats get a vote on that, naturally. They get to pick their issue also and then see how it comes out.
So, Governor, I lived in Virginia during your administration, and I'm thinking you'll agree with this statement. I mean, even as a journalist, I feel like I wish we could all go back to a time when the car tax was the most divisive issue facing voters. Can you feel me on that? Political polarization is at this fever pitch. So I'd like to talk about one of the big issues driving voters to the polls in Virginia, and that's abortion. Do you think that this debate is driving just as many Republicans to the polls as Democrats?
I don't know, but I doubt it. The impression I have right now is that the Democrats, when they ran strongly on abortion statewide and frankly nationwide, if you look at the results in Ohio and places like that, the Democrats have run strongly on that issue because I think they know what they're doing. I think they think that is driving women to the polls because of the reversal of Roe v. Wade. But there's a way, of course, addressing that, and that's to be reasonable and to be responsible, as the governor has been, and then to really talk about other issues that I think do drive voters to the polls. Right now, I think Virginians are very concerned about the cost of living, and that's no question about that. That's because of President Biden's policies. But that isn't really what happened in this race. What really happened in this race was the Democrats spent millions and millions of dollars defining the race as an abortion race. And the Republicans, I think, felt that they had to meet that issue head on, and that made the race an abortion race.
All right. And we will see if that issue, in fact, is the deciding factor when we look at how the race will shape up this evening. Former Virginia Governor Jim Gilmore, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.